you guys doing? Are you just going?
I don't mind giving it to you. And if it's love that you're missing,
I am missing love. Whee! How you guys doing? What's going on? This is a brief video for gold analysis, and I'm gonna start with TLT, the ETF for 20-year and more bonds. And I'm gonna start with this assumption: we are in breakdown mode, 1-to-1 measured move from this. If we call this A, this is B. I think 1-to-1, if I'm not mistaken. You could always get it yourself. Almost 170.94 minus 150.164. I really forgot, but I would assume 134 something. So we had a minimum price projection of 130 something, maybe 4. You can check it out yourself later. And after that, we might have a bounce. We might have 162 Feb retrace, Feb extension of that measured move. We will wait and see. All I can tell you is that this is a new trend. Bond prices are going down, yields are going up. It's not going to be a V-shaped recovery for bonds yet so far. So I started with the TLT. I discussed TLT in a previous video, and I gave these projection. You could look it up later if you want to. So this is TLT, bearish, bearish, bearish. Let's look at UUP, which is the ETF for dollar. And I tweeted earlier, I don't know why the dollar is not catching up with the yield to the upside, but I'm thinking, as I tweeted, and I'm speculating, I really don't know for sure. I think there are a lot of international funds that are selling bonds and converting it to their own currency. That's why dollar is not catching up, but maybe it would later with the interest rate differential. Good deal. So what do I see in the chart here? I see a beautiful saucer formation here, and you could call it if you take this off, it could be a cup and a handle. Okay, whatever you want to call this, this is a bullish formation. Okay. All right. So what bullishness do I see here? I see high basing here. It's high basing around the high, and if we break it out, we're gonna challenge this high at 24.9069, which is almost 91.70 something in DXY. And I think we're gonna penetrate this bad boy. We're going up to the moon. It's short squeeze. What do I see besides that? I see a bullish crossover in the MACD, which is extremely reliable, yet we might dip a little. But so far, I think this bad boy is going to be challenged. Okay? So I see nothing but bullishness in the formation for UUP, which is a DXY ETF. Let's look at gold. So gold, as I tweeted and I put in LinkedIn too, what amazes me now, I see a lot of head and shoulder formation in the market, in the equity market, that is, in gold, and it shows that the behavioral of many investors of trying to rally for the equity market and gold. They just didn't give up. But now we are in breakdown mode, so you can see left shoulder, head, right shoulder breakdown. Good, beautiful. So what do I see here? I see a bearish crossover between the 100 and 200 day moving average, which is not bullish. Historically, it produces price retracement, so I am really bearish. So what happened today? A lot of algos bought at the low, the very low, almost 1700, you know, and it's 699. It's almost 1700. It's definitely an algo. So the program's bought and sold $1, but I think it's just algo. It means nothing, and it's still bearish formations like low basing, and maybe after that it goes down. And this is this chart. Let's look at the other chart, which I talked about. I put it on LinkedIn too. It's the bearish crossover between the 50 and the 200. It always retraces. And I call this kiss the last time this price action kiss, this bearish crossover. Gold went down 10%. And I think it's almost 8% now. The kiss was at 1857 to almost 1700. So I'm half right so far. So what happened at that time? We had a bearish advanced block pattern, which is this 3-day formation, and the bearish engulfing confirmed that, and we had confirmation after that. We tried to rally and sold. So what do I see here? I see a continuation to the downside too. And this is a thing I discovered throughout many years. I noticed the first dip for the RSI for gold. So the first dip, like below 30, it's always 100% of the time you will make a new low in that dip. It happened in the past. I don't know if it's going to happen in the future, but in the past it happens 100% of the time. You could pause and look at it yourself, or you could look at it on your own time. So that I'm implying that we're gonna break the 1700. Okay, so what is my sentiment here? It's extremely bearish. So before I leave, please like if you like. If you like, it encourage me to upload more videos. Please like, subscribe, and share. And do remember that always disco, you know, is forever. And please cherish disco. It's still with us in this world and the next. It will never die because it's Alpha and Omega, and it is forever.